right track. One gone, runner at first. Now it's going to be William DeJesus. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. Glove flip for one. What a double play that was. Next to hit, William DeJesus. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one ripped. That's back. And that one is going to go. His 22nd homer of the year. It's 8-4.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So 2 down. William DeJesus, the next to hit for the Reds. He's already homered here in this one. That one hit to right. Betts settles underneath it, and that's the 3rd out. Starting to run out of outs as they're. And our final here today. William DeJesus will hit next.
Baseman, William DeJesus.
Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Win. Toss to second. Double play. What a twin killer. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. 2 outs. To third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Now back, designated hitter.
1 out, runner at second. Next for Cincinnati, William DeJesus. 0 for 1 so far. Right side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but
1 down. Now the third baseman, William DeJesus. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Grounder might be 2. Over to Goldie. Just got him on that one.
Now, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. And that's the inning. Back here at Great American Ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th. And now the right fielder, Alec Burleson. That one down the line. And it's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Here's the third baseman, William DeJesus.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Swung on, belted. That's back.
you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
Man at first and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. William DeJesus comes into this one with more homers than anyone in the National League. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you...
To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Oh, it's a really tough play no matter who you are, but I think he has a chance to get him at first if he's just able to get that throw off a little quicker. It looked like he took one extra step to set himself and get a grip on the ball.
Swings, and he breaks his bat. Two outs, bases full. Stepping in is the switch-hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Laser could be extra bases. One run's in. The second run scores. And they lead by 2. And he's got a double. Play at the plate, and they cut him down. They limit the damage. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's some real power at the plate. William DeJesus. The wind of the pitch. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And the righty deals. Bounce to the right side. Gorman on the run, sends it over to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down in the order. The 0-2. In the air, left side. Donovan drifts towards it. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. Cut off. Now a throw home. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the power speed combo. William DeJesus. Palante back to work. Up and in, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Reds doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Over to Goldie, and that's the first out. 2 outs, nobody on. William DeJesus, the next to hit for the Reds. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And that will end the inning. 5-1 is how it ends. In now for the Reds, William DeJesus. Everyone knows you got to be careful here, Chris. He is the best OPS in the National League. Swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
2 down, nobody on. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there. Next for Cincinnati, William DeJesus.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Hit in the air, center field. Nootbaar moves under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, William DeJesus. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Reds need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Now batting, first baseman.
Man at first, and here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and that was not close. Man at second with 1 away. In now for the Reds, Mike Trout. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's the 2nd out. Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. Had him way out front of the slur. Here's Nolan Arenado. And a pitch. Ground ball left side. Fires over to Guerrero. And they get Arenado for the out. William DeJesus now at the plate. 1 for 3. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. That's back there. Gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they cut into the lead. It's 4-1.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. Looks like this guy was looking out over the
4-1 the final here today. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton stepping in. The long ball threat, William DeJesus. On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1. Over to first, safe.
That is the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Runner on the move. Tap back up the middle. In time to Bush. And Guerrero is set down. Dansby Swanson stands in. 2 outs. This to third. DeJesus. Throws across the diamond. And Swanson is set down. So up next, William DeJesus. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this
runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Save. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Swings and misses, and that'll do it.
I think the key is...
Back here at the friendly confines, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Nico Horner. On the ground to third. Fires over to Guerrero. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air.
Now the third baseman, William DeJesus. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting, the first baseman.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
There goes the runner. It's a pitch out. And safe. It's a stolen base. Chris, there aren't many players faster than him, and StatCast demonstrates that for us right here.
Yeah, it breaks down the data for us on a close play, and that top speed is about as fast as we've ever seen, Boog, and clearly it was the difference maker on that play.
Kicks and fires. Hard hit left side. Paredes fires over to first, and Guerrero is set down.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
0-2 now. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A gigantic blast, and the Reds jump out in front. It's 2-0.
So frustrating for any pitcher. Finished outside the zone, and he still managed to get punished with a home run. So impressive how he was able to go down and get this fastball, but yet get it up in the air, hit it far enough to get out of this ballpark.
So digging in, William DeJesus. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. That's down and in.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Throw into third. The tag out. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Swing and a broken bat flare. Whips it to first. And that is the inning. Here's Nico Horner. The pitch. On the ground to third. And that one finds its way through. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a
Bear with me for like 5 minutes, all right, guys? All right, sorry about that, y'all.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's the rookie third baseman, William DeJesus. That missed by a lot, and that's ball one.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Next offering is in for a strike. One out and a runner at second, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Swing and a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. But it's offline, and it's 1-0.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
One out, runner at second. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And here it comes. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Double play ball to second. Over to Swanson. He turns it, and that's 2. So 1 out, nobody on. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, William DeJesus. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that's ball 1.
This is a rookie we've been paying close attention to this season. One of the top prospects in the game, and he looks like he belongs at this level. He's enjoying a good...
Has some trouble with it. Gets it there in time, though, and they get it out of the play. Man at second here with 2 away. William DeJesus digs in now. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. That one missed. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Shaw pulls it down and he makes the catch. William DeJesus, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 3. Ground ball right side. Out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order, 3. Base is empty, 1 away. Isaac Paredes now. That's to third. DeJesus fires over to first. 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's the third baseman, William DeJesus. Slides, but it gets by him. Around third. The throw in. He will score, and it's now 10-2.
Comes through with the RBI. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
So 2 down. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Bounce to the left side. Sends it across to first. That ends the inning. And a final score of 12. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first 2, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
On the north side of Chicago, John Shambi and Chris Singleton. Here's some real power at the plate. William DeJesus. There's a swing and a drive. That's a base hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 2-0.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
Today in Major League Baseball, we honor one of the greatest players in the history of the game, Lou Gehrig. It started in 2020. Runner goes again. Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. He'll touch them all. And they add a couple more. It's 4-0.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that? That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Now it's the power speed combo. William DeJesus. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. Into the bleachers and gone. Homer number 25 of the year, and they add a run. It's 5-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
In now for the Reds, William DeJesus. He's already homered in this game. And that one fouled off.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Up the middle, a sliding stop to second for 1. Safe at first, they won't get them both, and the runner comes in from third. One away, runners at first and third. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Now a fly ball to right center. Bellinger sizing it up and makes the grab. And that'll do it. Here's Nico Horner. The wind of the pitch. On the ground, DeJesus. Slings it across. Got the out. Base is empty with 2 away. William DeJesus getting ready to hit. Smoked into left, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Runner on the go. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He's able to win the race to the bag, and they do get the... Here at Wrigley Field, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the sixth, Isaac Paredes. And he lays down a bunt. Whips it to first on the run. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield was back right there, and that's pretty much a gimme for.
Man at second here with 2 away. Down the third baseman, William DeJesus. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Rosario at second with 2 down. Two outs. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Man at second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rosario around third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And they now lead by 9.
Picks himself up an RBI. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
A dive. Nice stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. And now, William DeJesus. He's already homered here in this one. And that one is in the dirt. Ball 1. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
2-0. Sneaks through, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourself.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Next for Cincinnati, William DeJesus. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Fraley ground second on his way to third. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. And he's in there as they jump ahead. A run scores.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 run across in the frame so far. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. To the right side, Rogers gathers and throws to first. Runner scores, though. That's a little... Here's Michael Tolia. 2 down, nobody on. Now a drag bunt, third base side. DeJesus. Now the throw to first on the run. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. One hit in the inning, a solo homer. Second inning coming up. Back here at Coors Field, on to the fourth. Here's a big power threat. William DeJesus. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Lined into left center, base hit. Around first, heading for two. The throw into second. He's in there. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Go ahead run on base. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Man at second. Runner takes off for third. That's in for a strike. And the throw out of third.
That's just a poor decision right there.
And here is William DeJesus.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Fought off foul. Fraley at second. Rosario on at first with two down. That one out to right, moving under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. William DeJesus, the next to hit.
The third baseman, William DeJesus.
Inside, just missed.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Hammered, could be extra bases. Around second, on his way to third. Coming home. Relay to third, not in time. He's safe as a run scores on the play.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Here comes the 0-1. That one the other way. Makes the grab. 2 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Ground ball up the middle. Sends it to first. That ends the inning and stop. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, William DeJesus. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. And that one finds its way through. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard.
Tovar slings to second, double play, and that sends us to the bottom of the. And we're back. Bottom 9, leading off, Charlie Blackmon. Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground to third, DeJesus. Zips it across, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, William DeJesus. He's got a single, a double, and a triple in this game. A home run gets him the cycle. Sends it to Tolia. 1 up, 1 down.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shot.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, William DeJesus. That one called a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Two outs. That one fouled off. And a pitch. Swings here and blasts one left field. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. His 26th of the year. The Reds score first. It's 1-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious.
And now William DeJesus. He's already homered in this game.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate, and the runner holds. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that
that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So here's some real power at the plate. William DeJesus. He's already homered here in this one. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Next pitch is outside.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
It's in and out of his glove. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the 2nd out.
Fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch.
Now the third baseman, William DeJesus. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run. So
that one is absolutely belted. And it's gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they lead it. It's 4-2. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really
So up next, William DeJesus. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
That's off the mark. Ball one. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. And a ball and 2 strikes. And another ball. Swing and a pop-up. Rogers makes the grab. And that is that.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher.
Bear with me for a minute, guys, okay? Give me a sec, yeah. All right. All right.
One gone, runner at first. In now for the Reds, William DeJesus. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. Coming home. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0. And he's there at third with a triple.
Waste no time there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Runner at third with one gone. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 3-2 now. In the air, right field. Cage should have this one. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they take a 2-run lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
One out, base is empty. Charlie Blackmon now at the plate.
Blackmon.
On the ground to the left. And it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together.
William DeJesus, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Here's a high chopper. Off balance feet. There's one. Back to first, and it's over his head. And it's going to wind up out of play.
Well, he hung in there at second to get the out, but the return throw to first is way offline. And I have to think the runner coming in the second had a part in that. You can't assume the double play, but because the batter moves up past first, he does get charged.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it. So 2 away with nobody on. And the batter now, William De Jesus, 1 for 2. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. 2 outs, nobody on. William De Jesus, the next to hit for the Reds, 1 for 3. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. And a base hit right there. It's not often someone hits a baseball this hard. It's worthy of a StatCast treatment, Singy.
Well, I was anxious to see what that exit velo would be, and wow, 116 miles per hour. StatCast.
Runner takes off, ripped to third. McMahon fires over to first, and Guerrero is set. Base is empty with 2 away. William De Jesus, the next to hit for the Reds. He's a guy who does it all. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Rockies win the rubber match of this 3-game series. And the final score here, 4-3. They hang on to win it by... Two outs, base is empty. William De Jesus will hit next. Out to short. That is the inning. Man at first, William De Jesus, the next to hit for the Reds. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Fraley around second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home, safe. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This one in the air, center field. Bellinger makes the catch, inning over. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the third baseman, William De Jesus. 1 for 2. The pitch. Pounding ball here, rolls foul. And he deals. To third. Fires across the diamond. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. So the lineup flips over. So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner. At the belt and fires. Ground ball left side. Fires over to Guerrero. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Last chance for the home team. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, William De Jesus. And the pitch. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Down the corner for a strike. 0-2 now.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, great stop. On the run, throw to first. A huge out to start the 5-3. So 2 down. Next for Cincinnati, William DeJesus. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Off the plate inside. And it's a ball and a strike. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one out's against the fence. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Man at second here with 2 away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. This to third. Paredes whips it across, and Guerrero is set down. Back here in Cincinnati, here's a big power threat. William DeJesus doubled in his first AB. Shota back to work. Line drive, base hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here's the 2-2. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Safe in second with a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
And down the lefty, runner breaks for third. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Well, I can see he had a big lead out there at second.
In now for the Reds, William DeJesus. Swing and a ball popped up. Paredes settles under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. And we're back. Bottom of the 8th. Now the third baseman, William DeJesus. The pitch. On the ground out to short. In plenty of time to first. And that's 1 away as the leadoff. With the tying run in scoring position in the bottom of the 9th, William DeJesus, the next to hit for the Reds. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water and jam, tough spot.
This one in the air. Bush gets under it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs strand the go-ahead run to hold. One down. William DeJesus, the next to hit for the Reds. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. Line to left. And that's just foul. Steele, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup. To second, there's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. So 1 out with 2 aboard. William DeJesus, the next to hit for the Reds. He hit into a double play his first time up. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
2 on, 1 out. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. The throw to third. In there safely. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 6-0. That makes it a 15-game hitting streak. And there's some buzz about it now, Singy.
It's nothing crazy, but it does say a lot about how well he's seeing pitches and really making solid contact, barreling up the baseball at times, and everything.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down in the order. 2 outs. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
William De Jesus, the next to hit for the Reds. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
2-1.
And that one ripped to left. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. De Jesus into second, and he's got it doubled.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Man at second with 1 away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That to right. Suzuki on the move. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags and will move up to third.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mike.
2 outs with a man at third. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Two outs. Out there to center. Base hit and a run in to score.
Puts a run on the board.
Here's some real power at the plate. William De Jesus. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Wouldn't chase that time. De Jesus, in his rookie season, only 18 years old. And his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. And that one is lifted in the air. Bellinger pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So 2